Alright, so now that you know how to control the command card over here with hotkeys, and now that you know control groups, I'm going to go over some other important hotkeys that you should know. And I'm going to start with what I think is the most important, which is the shift key. What this allows you to do is queue up actions. So I'm going to start off with an example with the SCV. I click build, supply depot. Now I can put it anywhere I want, but before I set it down, I'm going to hold down shift, click it, and now I can queue up where he's going to put his next one, and as long as you have enough money to pay for this, you can just have him build as many supply depots as you think you're going to need. So this is going to save you a ton of time. You don't have to micromanage that SCV anymore. Same thing works for combat. So you got a group of guys, and so you select them, hold shift, and then you can have them move in a specific way. You can also do commands, so you could say attack here and then stop, or whatever you want it to do. You can also do this with special commands too. So like the siege tank, for example. Say I want to go back up here at the top of my base and then go into siege mode. So I just click where I want him to go, hold down shift, press the hotkey for siege mode, and he'll just go and do it. As long as I'm holding shift, I can queue up a bunch of actions. So that's a great way to move siege tanks and save a lot of time. Now, some other things that you can use shift for, if you're holding down shift, you can select specific units that you want. And then another thing that you could do is, if you're holding down shift, say you got you want this group selected except for the siege tank, hold down shift and then just click on him in your unit control screen, and then he's no longer part of that group. So that's good for deselecting SCVs that you don't want to come with you, things like that. So the next button I'm going to go over is control. Basically, control click is very helpful when you're trying to select a certain kind of unit. So let's say I just want the Reapers only. I'm going to press hold down control and then click on the Reapers, and it selects only the Reapers. And then if you have a whole group here, hold down control and you click Marauder, it's going to select just all the Marauders. So that's pretty helpful when you're trying to micro your units and select the units that are going to be most effective against a certain enemy. So there'll be times in the game where it'll say your base is under attack or your units are under attack. If you want to jump to where that's happening, you just have to press spacebar. So if I'm down here, someone starts attacking my base, I click spacebar and it's gonna jump up to wherever I'm being attacked. And let's see, F1, that's another important one. So I've got all these SCVs working over here, but I think I sent one to go build some units over here. I don't know where he went. He's maybe hiding behind a building. I just press F1 and that will bring up idle workers, so you can make sure that they're doing something. And then one more button I want to go over is tab. So if I've got a group of different unit types selected, I can just tab to cycle through which ones are selected. And the same thing with buildings. So if I've got two types of buildings selected, I can just tab through. So that's basically the really important hotkeys you need to know. And that should help you get you on your way to becoming a better StarCraft 2 player.